All right, y'all. What's going on? This is your boy, Conscious Juice, up in the building doing another decoding. Okay, another decoding. What are y'all waiting for? What are y'all waiting for? The list is getting longer, y'all. The list is getting longer. I had to take a little break because I had family birthdays coming up. The rest of this year, I'm so busy, y'all. I got so much going on, but get on the list. Get on the list to get decoded because people are loving it. People are loving it. This is amazing. You know what I'm saying? How I'm able to connect you guys with numbers and then all the events that are also going on around the world as well. I'm able to connect it to you guys. It's just amazing, just to see everything is so intricately connected. I will always say that. And through numbers, you can see that because numbers is the language of the universe. We speak through letters, and letters are just numbers. You know what I'm saying? And there's different type of numerical and alphabetical systems, but they're all ran through numbers in the end. So today we're going to be doing a beautiful decoding. This one is by one of my good friends and big supporter of my Organite business. And that goes for everybody. If you want to support my organ business, the link is always going to be in the bio. Okay. And you can check out my Instagram, which is Conscious Juice at matter of fact, let me show y'all just so y'all know, man. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. I thought that was it right there. Here we go. It's 1J. Conscious Juice underscore OG. Conscious Juice underscore OG. I don't know why that underscore OG. So this is my, here we go. This is my Instagram. You guys can go check out my Instagram. Please give a follow to my Instagram, you guys. Please, please, please. I need to do more promoting on my Instagram because there's no reason why I should only have about 600 followers on the Conscious Juice Organite page. All right. So everybody here, please make sure you go follow my Instagram, Conscious Juice OG. We're always updating our page and then posting new things. And then you guys can get in the raffle. So many people told me that they missed the raffle and they want to get into the next one. Well, I mean, I've been promoting it. I go live on my TikTok and I sell products and whatnot. And yes, so and I'm going to do another raffle soon. Maybe yeah, probably towards the end of this year. Okay. Because forget Christmas. I don't celebrate none of that type of stuff. I don't celebrate no man-made holidays. Okay, because those holidays are literally attributed to a whole bunch of my people being slaughtered. So this is why they celebrate those holidays. All right. So this is my Instagram, Conscious Juice OG. Okay. Please go follow it. Go look at the videos, go look at the comments. We have so many amazing comments, okay, and reviews. Go look at them and then get yourself a piece, whether it be a pendant or a pyramid, chembuster, whatever you're looking for. And we also do custom work as well. All right. So I just had to promote myself. All right. So Conscious Juice OG, Instagram, go follow, please. And we also have our Etsy on that page as well. All right, y'all. So thank you again. And let's get back to the decoding. All right. So today we're going to be decoding, like I said, one of the big supporters for Organite, Marcus Mansfield. Okay. Demarcus, I apologize. All right. Okay. So here we go. All right. So, like I said, what are you waiting for to get a decoding? Because everybody's loving it. Everybody's leaving amazing comments. I post these on my Patreon and then sometimes on my YouTube as well, just so I can promote myself. Because the only way to what better way to promote yourself than for people to see the work that you're actually doing. All right. So All right. So we got Demarcus, Donell, Mansfield. The whole thing gives you 89, which is amazing because like I just broke down. I didn't even know this. I've been writing down notes and I didn't even know that his whole name gives me 89. And the reason why that's see, I always everything that I always do always ties to events. Hold on. Okay. Now, look at this. Now, see, I just broke down Rich Homie Quan. Okay. I just broke down Rich Homie Quan. And Rich Homie Quan was born in 1989. You see that? 1989. And then you have over here your whole name, Demarcus Donell Jones, gives you 89. Now, the reason you see how these people lie? You see, this is how you know these people are just made up. Like their birthdays are made up, all this is literally just made up. Okay? Because they don't even know if he was born, right? They don't even know if he was born on October 4th, 1989 or October 4th, 1990. You see what I'm saying? They don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even put the truth out. How can that makes no sense whatsoever. Makes no sense whatsoever. But the fact of the matter is he was born in 89 because he died at the age of 34. They try to say 33. I'll go in later into why they said he died at 33 years old. That's a video for another day or later when I go live. Okay. But there we go. Born in 89, and then your whole name equals 89. Um, okay. Which was it called? All right, let me see. Um, Now one thing that I've noticed throughout this decoding is that the number 8 follows you a lot, Demarcus. Okay. The number 8 follows you a lot. And I would say that you are a life path number 8. Okay. You are a life path, even excuse me, because when you break down for your whole name, this is your power. This is your power name because the power lies in your name. Okay. The power lies in your name, which is a very strong name. Because when you break down the word Demarcus, see, you get 28 for Demarcus, 27 for Donell, and 34, right? Interestingly enough, you see that, right? 34. Now, what age did Rich Homie Quan died? Oh man. See, now they're trying to say 33 years old. Okay, they're trying to say 33 years old, but again, Rich Homie Quan died at the age of 34. And like I said, I'll tell you the reason why they try to change it to 33, but this is irrelevant right now. I'll go live later on and explain this. But yeah, he died at the age of 34, and even your last name gives you 34, as you can see over here. You see, everything is in alignment. Everything is in alignment with what I'm doing, with what we're doing, what everybody's doing. If people paid attention to numbers, like, you would see your life in a whole total different way, knowing that the universe is always working with you and not against you. This is what I want you to do. This is what I'm trying to empower you guys with. The universe is always working with you, not against you. If you believe it's working against you, then yes, it is working against you. Okay. And right now the universe is working against a group of people that literally has been doing nothing but causing trouble on this plane of existence. Okay. So this is what's happening now, because we live in an artificial world, artificial matrix, where the intelligence has been hijacked, but now we are getting it back. Okay. So now, and that's because we lost a sense of self. Now we are getting back onto ourselves, and now things are getting back into order. All right. So the reason why I said the number 8 follows you a lot is because 8 plus 9 gives you 17, and 1 plus 7 gives you 8. All right, gives you 8. Now, um, let's see. You were born in the month of February. February, right? February would be in Western astrology, right? In the Western astrology, it would be considered the second month of the year. All right. But in the old, like the very, very first Western astrology, right? What's it called? This would be the 12th month. Okay. Okay, it would be the 12th month because, and then March would be the, yeah, right. It would be the 12th month because, yeah, December's 10, January 11th, and February is 12. And then March would be the 13th month. Okay, March would be the 13th month. And it's funny enough because March, you even have the word March in your name, which is Mark, and then March marks the month of war. Okay, March marks the month of war, which is after the 12, right? We go to 13. 13. This is why they don't want people to be associated with the number 13, because 13 is a very powerful number in such a way that this represents the word soul. Okay, this represents the word soul. And it's also, this is why soul is an anagram for the word loss, because we literally had lost what's called our soul, which is the black sun. And now the black sun has come back, and now this is why we are gaining back our soul. Okay. So this is why they also, the number 13 is not present in a lot of situations, because they don't want you to know what is going on with the number 13. So you were born in, let's just do that. Okay. Let's just do Aquarius. All right, the second month. Okay. um it is, now they want to tell you that it's the let me see, it is, let's see, what Aquarius is. All right, is this how you spell Aquarius? Yes. Aquarius gives you 21, which is 2 plus 1 gives you 3. Okay, gives you 3. And I told you the age of Aquarius, right, is ruled by Saturn. Okay, is ruled by Saturn, because Saturn and Aquarius both give you 21. Now, Saturn is also known as the black sun, the black god, because Saturn is the densest planet. It is the biggest, densest planet that we have in our solar system. Okay. And this rules the age of Aquarius. This has to do with technology. It has to do, hold on, let me see. Matter of fact, I'm just going to show y'all this. Okay, let me show you. Saturn symbolizes discipline, responsibility, and structure. Its placement in person's birth chart can show that how they face challenges, handle responsibilities, and work towards their goal. Saturn influences career, authority, and long-term achievement. Saturn is discipline and hard work. Again, once again. Now, so this is what's coming back on the planet right now, okay? Because Saturn rules the age of Aquarius, and this has to do with, the age of technology, the age of artificial intelligence. Because I want y'all to, like I said before, artificial intelligence is nothing new. Okay, artificial intelligence is nothing new. What they did is they basically took all our technology and hid it, okay, and then was like literally rolling out, literally rolling out pieces of it little by little. That's why they started with things like the Flintstones, or the hard rock, or bedrock. You know what I'm saying? Which is, when you break down the word bedrock, is basically putting rock to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Bedrock. This is why we were in the so-called Stone Age. Okay, because it's just another time manipulation concept that they had created for us to basically not understand or know that we have high level technology, and every so often, or 2, 3, 4, 5, what I'm saying, years, 10 years, they would roll out new technology to make it seem like they were the ones that were creating it. But in reality, all they did was just back engineer our stuff to make it seem like they were the one that they created. But everything that they created was literally, going against them. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest technology that was created was like the Nokia phone. And they had to stop making the Nokia phone because this Nokia phone would go through anything and still survive. Okay. Literally still survive. So that's exactly how it is. These people, again, they have nothing good for them. But what's coming to them, they deserve what's coming to. All right. So I told you, let me share this one. Now I told you that the number 8, let me remove this. I told you that the number 8 follows you a lot. Okay. So you have your first name, right? Demarcus. This has 8 letters. Okay. 8. Okay. Donell, which is close to my name, which is John L. Like some people used to call me, look, because even look, the D almost gives you like a J, almost like a J. You know what I'm saying? In fact, it can be a J that stops right there. And then Donnell gives you 6, and then you have what's it called? Mansfield, which is your last name. Okay, Mansfield, right here, which also gives you 8. So you mean to tell me, look, right back again to what I was showing you with uh rich homie Quan, okay? Because your name over here is 8 Demarcus, right? And then 6 Donnell, and then 8 Demarcus. Now, like again, rich homie Quan was what? He was born in 1989, okay? 1989, and then an 8 and the 6 is the same thing. I'll be telling y'all, all right. A 6 and a 8, a 6 and a 9 is basically the same thing. Okay. Because 6 represents the up, right? The upper, right? The 6, and then 9 represents down in the physical. All right. Now, because and then predicated upon the way that you're looking at the 6, you could either this number over here, I'm going to say this number over here, you can call it a 9, because if I'm looking at it from the 8, from this 8's point of view, it could be a 9. But if I'm looking at it from this 8 point of view, it could be a 6. No matter what, that number right there will always be attributed to a 6 and a 9. People talking about, oh, 6 is 6 and a 9 and a 9. No, you can, depending on where you're looking at it, it could be a 6 or a 9. This is why they would have to draw a line underneath the number 6 in order for people not to get confused. Okay. Again, because if I draw an 8, no matter where you're standing at, you will be able to tell it's an 8. You will literally be able to tell it's an 8. If I draw a 7, no matter where you're standing at, you will be able to tell it is a 7. If I draw a 5, no matter where you're standing at, you will be able to tell it is a 9. Okay. But the 6 or 9, you cannot tell really. You can't really tell unless the person who drew this tell you, oh, that's a 9 or a 6. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a 6 and a 9 is the same thing. Okay. All right. So now, so here you go. The 8, you have the 8, the 6, and the 8 again. Now, when you add this up, this gives you 22. 8 plus 6 plus 8 gives you 22. All right. 2 plus 2 gives you what's called 4, because you add these compound numbers together and you get 4. And you get 4. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, I looked up the day that you were born. You were born on a Thursday. Thursday. Okay. Which is attributed to the Norse god called Thor. You see this? Which attributed to the Norse god called Thor. Okay. The god of thunder. Okay. Right? Let me see. Let me look at let me look at let's look at what Thor represents. Look at this. Thor is the Norse god of thunder, lightning, storms, agriculture, and the sky. He is the member of the Aesir, the main race of gods in Norse mythology. Okay, which is again us, because the Aesir is the people who is a seer, like the seer, like you see it, the Aesir, like which is why you've been seeing the A's in the skies lately. The A, like for the Aleph, but again from the name Sirius, right? From the name Sirius again. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. Now, the fact of the matter is, as of late, this is exactly what we have been getting. Thunder, lightning storms, and this is producing agriculture. You see this, you see the earth becoming so green now, right? All over the world, the earth's becoming green. Saudi Arabia is turning into a lush green land again. Um, so that the Saharan desert is growing back because again, this is becoming planet Namek again. All right, Earth, Earth and planet Namek is the same thing. Earth from and planet Namek from Dragon Ball Z is the same thing. Earth is just basically like the dead version of planet Namek, and planet Namek is the living version of Earth. Okay, this is why we lost our color, our green pigmentation, and all these other colors. The higher chakra colors, which is where you're about to get them back because the atmosphere is being changed. Okay. So, where we will be again back, the gods on the planet again. All right. So again, right. So it's Thor. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, Thor, okay, means this represents the Tor. Okay, the Tor. You can say Tor or like the Tur, right? But it represents the Taurus, which is representation of the toroidal field. Okay. Oops. Excuse, I thought I was showing you that. Okay. So again, Thor is a representation of Taurus, which is the bull. Okay. Which is representation of the Taurus field. And the Taurus field is your heart. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Did I wait? Did I show this? Okay. Yep. That. All right. Cool. So this is your toroidal field. Okay. Now, as you can see, right, it's heart torus field. It's being emanated from your heart. Okay. And extends down from the pelvic region, right? From the pelvic region, right? All the way up to your skull. All the way up to the skull. And the bigger your frequency, the higher your frequency, the more of a toroidal field that you emanate out. Okay. That's why, again, your energy speaks before you enter a room, and people know, like people can tell by your energy what type of person you are. Okay. People can tell if you're easily approachable, and people can tell that, oh, this person don't want to be messed with at all, just by changing your frequency. I'm gonna give you an example. The other day I was out. This is why I always wear my organite. The other day I was out at a restaurant or a cafe for a better term. I was at a cafe, right, and I was standing there getting a food, ordering a food, right, and I seen this, this person, he's not, he's a soy boy, literally a soy boy, like super flimsy, just not, you know what I'm saying. And I can tell that he was looking at me. I could tell he was looking at me from my peripheral. I wasn't looking at him, but I could tell that he was looking at me. And then he needed to get over to the cashier or the bartender, whatever you want to call her, in order to order his meal. Now he started stepping. He took one foot up and started trying to step towards me. I literally pushed my energy out. I literally pushed my energy out through my heart, and that instantly stopped him in his tracks. Stopped him in his tracks. He knew right then and there not to approach me. Look, as I'm saying, this is 9:30. You got the 3, the 6, and the 9. He literally knew right then and there not to approach me, and he stopped right where he was at. He put his foot back down and waited until the server or the bartender, whatever it was, came in to, get his drink or whatever he came to it. Because again, I don't play that shit. And then again, I don't open up my energy for any and everybody to talk to me, because not everybody is deserving of your energy. You know what I'm saying? Because these vampires that live amongst us, that's what keeps them flowing. It's our energy. It's our energy that keeps them flowing. Okay. Now our energy is becoming too much for them, i.e. the sun. Okay. The soul, our soul is coming back online. Okay. And now they are literally being burned by this because what they have done. And then again, our energy is way too much for them. All right. So this is what I wanted to show you, right? This is what, you were born on Thursday, on Thor's day, which is the Norse god of lightning and thunder, that's coming out of the sky, which is the plasma energy, because your heart is what generates plasma. I don't know if you knew that. Okay. Plasma is another version of your soul. Okay. Not everybody has a soul. This is not everybody has what you call this over here. Okay. It is not everybody has this. All right. Everybody is very, very different. Just like how we look different on the outside, everybody's soul looks, everybody has a different aura field, of a different Taurus field. All right. When they speak about the Taurus field, they're speaking about a specific group of people, which is the children of God. That's who they're speaking of. All right. Because they get all this type of information from us. Said it, that's done. And they get all this type of information from us. Okay. So this is exactly what it is. And then again, so you're what's it called? So your whole name gives you 22, right? Your whole name gives you 22, which 2 plus 2 gives you 4. You see this? Which 4 is the 4th chakra. You see this? 4 is the 4th chakra. 2 plus 2 is 4, which is the heart chakra. I spoke about the number 22 before. 22 is a master number. 22 it's an architecture number. It is the master architect. It is the master architect, because in order to master architecture, you need to be in what's called your 4th dimension. And I'm talking about ethereal architecture. Okay. So literally you're waking up to your real world. You're waking up to the real world and realizing that you are in a matrix, and then you're starting to use the matrix for you. That's why 22 is a very, very powerful number. It is a Freemasonic number as well. 11, 22, 33. Okay. I've spoke about these numbers before if you've never caught that. But 22 is the master architect number, because you're realizing, hold on, I'm in the matrix. I could use this matrix for me. I can use this matrix for me now, which is why I imagine what you're doing and you're waking up to this. So 2 plus 2 is 4, which is the heart chakra, which is Thor. You get it? Tor. And you were born on a Taur's day. Bro, you can't make this stuff up. You were born on a Taur's day, and then your name equals Tor or 4. You get what I'm saying? Because a T, right, it could also be passed out as a F in a sense, right? Tor, right? Right? Because if you know what I'm saying, Tor or 4. Like it's so amazing. Like everything is literally definitely connected. All right. So now, right, let's take it back, because because let's break down all right, actually, yeah, your first name is Demarcus. Okay. Demarcus. Hold on. Let me see. Is it here? And if you didn't know, Thor would be the Roman god called Jupiter. If you didn't know, Thor would be the Roman god Jupiter, right? And I do you remember me showing you that your middle name also gives you 27? You see that? Your middle name gives you 27. And Thor would be the representation of the Greek god, I mean the Roman god called Jupiter. Okay. So so this is exactly what it is. It is right there. Now, your middle name, Donell, okay, which again, oh, let's go back to Demarcus. Demarcus, Demarcus comes from when you break down the word D, it's D, all right? Again, I told you the word D represents the sun, because the sun lets off vitamin D. Okay. And vitamin D is attributed to your heart chakra right back away. Because what is the sun doing to us? It's ascending us into what's called the heart chakra. So the sun, that's why the sun, or what's called the black sun, emanates and gives off green ray. So the aurora borealis, or what they call the northern lights, this is the green ray, the green energy, the toroidal energy of the black sun. And this is what they call vitamin D. Okay, that's what they call vitamin D. And then it says vitamin D mark us. You see this? Vitamin D mark us. And then again, so this has to do with what's it called? This again, this is literally when you mark something, you're actually telling it to. So when you mark something, what happens? You're telling it to raise its kundalini, to raise the energy, okay, which is happening right now, which is why even this kundalini. Look, kundalini gives you 28 as well. I can't make this stuff up. Kundalini gives us um um 28 as well. And then your first name, Demarcus, right? Right? Because this is why, again, you have been seeing, right? You know, here's the sun. Let's say the sun. Okay. This is why you have been seeing, the planes putting an X by the sun. Okay. The X can also be the A, which you've been probably been seeing a lot of it about, like the A lift. People have been seeing that. All right. Here he is. Here is another A. Let's see. What does that look like? It looks like, again, your DNA. It looks like the hourglass. It looks like the figure 8. You know what I'm saying? But it's X. X marks the spot, which is what? X marks the spot because of what? Vitamin D. Vitamin D being emanated by the sun. So wherever you're at, the sun is producing this vitamin called D. Okay. And then it's D, right? D Marcus. D Marcus. You see, which represents the Kundalini energy rising. And this is what's happening with this whole rapture thing, which is whole, division thing. Okay. With this whole division thing, because it's waking us up. This is why division is happening right now. Because right now, if you're clearly aware, you see a group of people that's able to take the sun, and then you see the other group of people that aren't able to take the sun. They are complaining. They say they cannot be in the sun for more than a few minutes. Literally. I'm give you another example. The other day, I went to the tire shop to get this nail out of my tire. There was like an inside place where you can go sit, but I didn't go sit on the inside. And interestingly enough, I had these other, people who don't look like me, right? Who came outside, right? And they were looking for me to talk to them, which again, I don't give everybody my energy, because not everybody is deserving of my energy, because they're looking for us right now, my people. They are looking for us to converse with them, talk to them, let them know what is going on, because we are the real intellectuals in this world. Remember, we are directly connected to God. So all this knowledge literally comes from us. So they are looking for us to contact them, to talk to them, to let them know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what's going on. The truth is not being told to them. Nobody is telling them the truth. The media lies to them. They're not telling them nothing. So they have no idea what is going on with them. So I want to go sit outside, and I'm there getting the sun, enjoying the sun and all that type of stuff. And this lady is trying to look at me, trying to get me to converse with her. I just turn away and don't even pay attention to her. Literally within, I sat down there for, I sat there. I've been sitting there for probably like 3 or 4 minutes. the lady who's been sitting there probably a minute longer than me, she gets up and goes to, sit underneath the awning of the mechanic place. And so does this other guy. And they are just there looking at me confused. They are just there looking at me confused. Even though they're not confused, they know exactly what's going on. But people know that this new sun is different. People know that this new sun is different because I told y'all this before. The sun is so black, it lets out white light, bright white light, because it's removing the hellish beings that were, that did all these atrocities unto us. Okay, so this is exactly what's happening right now. And again, I told y'all this has to do with, this is the rapture. This is the rapture. Okay, which is why it goes right back to this. All these rapture rappers are dying. Ah, I be telling y'all, I told y'all, why is it that you hear only about rappers dying? Hmm? Why is it it's all about rappers? Okay. You don't hear no country music artists is dying. You don't hear about no pop music artists is dying. You don't hear about no what's it called? Kid pop, or what's that one? The Asian pop, whatever, what is it? You only hear about our people, our rappers dying, because this shit is getting wrapped up. It's getting wrapped up. This is the rapture. Okay. We're wrapping things up. That's why they are rappers. And what's another name for rapper? What's another name for rapper, right? It's a gift. What do you get in a rap? It's a gift, right? And what do you put on a gift? A bow. A bow, which is again the X, which is again is an 8, which is again it's your DNA strand. Okay, which is again it's an hourglass, which is the end of our suffering and the beginning of our royal ascension. Okay, that's why again Rich Homie Quan wore purple the night of his death, or he was around purple light, black light around his death, because it's showing you that the black sun is the one that's doing these things. Okay, so it's, in a sense, it's another sacrifice, right? It's another sacrifice to our people, because it makes our people sad. But then again, it's just the way that the universe is speaking to us, telling you these things are getting wrapped up. It's getting wrapped up. hmm And then I've been telling y'all, see, this is another reason why they did this. But I'm gonna explain this later. But if you guys know about the number 616, I've been explaining what 616 is all about. 6 protons, 6 electrons, 1 neutron. Okay. And so I'll explain this later. But man, wow, this keeps going. Okay. So let's go to your what's it called? Now this is your life cycle number, Demarcus. Okay, your life cycle number. Okay, your early life cycle number is 2. Okay, and your middle cycle number, is 9, and you were born on February 9th. Bro, are you kidding me? You you were born on the second month, the ninth. You were born on the 9th day of the second month, and then your early cycle number is 2, and then your middle cycle number is 9. Bro, you cannot make this stuff up, man. You cannot at all make this stuff up. So let's see what 2 gives you. All right. It says you were probably a very sensitive and difficult child. Your early years may have been traumatic, even abusive, and many of your emotions may be suppressed as a result. You have a great deal of drive and ambition, but usually this comes from a sense of insecurity that you need to prove you are better than others. Handling your emotions and keeping relationships and situations in perspective might be difficult for you during the first 3 decades of your life. Now, this is your early life. Okay, this is your what is it called? It's from 25 to 35. All right. So but this could also apply. This could also apply to your early ages as well. Now this is your middle. Okay, this is your middle. Where we at? Your middle is 9. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay. Your middle is 9. Okay. Your middle, look right here. This signifies a very, oh, it just, this is, all right. There we go. There we go. Right here. 9 right here. Okay. Your adult years may be highly concerned with spiritual matters and self investigation. And I know you, I know you, Demarcus, and this is exactly what's happening in your life right now. This is exactly what's happening in your life right now, because what you told me, you dropped your job and then you're out living up in the trees and all that type of stuff. Like you're getting away from reality. Okay. Which again further puts you more into your self-investigation, because now you're connected with nature, and nature gives you more of yourself. Okay. Gives you more access of who you are. All right. So, let me see. It says you're okay. You are probably a humanitarian, which exactly what you are, because you are very generous when it comes to others and yourself. Okay, you be jumping in my live and just dropping me a galaxy, and then you go about your way, because again, your name is. Matter of fact, let me see something. Hold on. Look, you be dropping me a galaxy, right? And this gives you 14. Look at this. Look at this. Who am I referring you to? Rich homie Quan, who was born on 10/4, which is 14, which is 10/4. Literally telling you it's a go for 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 1 neutron, which is prokaryotic stardust. Oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Are you kidding me? Bro, this literally just came to my mind. This literally just came to me. This literally came to me. Oh my God, bro. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up, bro. Wow, wow, wow. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And since you be throwing me a galaxy, right? And the galaxy comes from the creator, right? Which let me show you this. The galaxy comes from the creator, right? And 1 + 4 gives you 5, which is the creator is the feminine energy. That's the creator energy. It's the feminine energy. It is the feminine energy. The only thing that really exists is feminine energy, right? Because we are offshoots of the feminine energy. Us masculine men, we are offshoot of the feminine energy. Wow. And then 1 + 4 gives you 5, which is again the ma, right? Which is the feminine energy, prokaryotic. Look at this. Gives you 38. Prokaryotic gives you 38, which is again the creator. Bro, are you kidding me? How can you make this shit up? How can you make this stuff up? Bro, are you kidding me? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is by any means, this is, oh man, this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And then again, you see, I decode all of these things, man. This is amazing. What an amazing time to be alive. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's look at your later life cycle, because it's attributed to you too. It says you are likely to be very content and financially secure. Your family, and especially your partner, excuse me, and grandchildren become the most important concerns in your life, chances are that you become very active in your family life and as a secondary provider to your own children. It is a six that is most likely to adopt a child later in life. So if that literally resonates with you, then it resonates with you. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't have to. Okay. So wow, this is amazing. Okay. So we are about 45 minutes in. Okay. It's just I just every time I just blow my own mind with this type of information coming in every single time. Okay. Which I told you the number 8 follows you around. Okay. Right. The number 8 follows you around. So you were born 2-9, right? Which again, 9 flip is a 6. 2 plus 6 gives you 8. You see what I'm saying? 2 plus 6 gives you 8. Okay. And then again, right? Hold on. And then I just told you, right? The creator, right? I just showed you how prokaryotic is tied to the creator, right? And then you were born on 2-9. You were born on 2-9, and look at this. This is again from the film The Creator. And you see the jersey that this one is wearing? The 2-9. The 2 to the 9, which is the divine masculine and feminine. That's why you see the divine masculine and feminine out there. All right. Completion, which is again the prokaryotic stardust being ascended, being evolved. And this is what's happening to us right now. Bro, you cannot make you cannot make it up at all. At all. And even that is the February and the 9th, right? The 2 to 9. And even your the year that you were born, which is 1995, when you add that up, that gives you 24. That gives you 24, which is again is a 6. Right, goes right back to the 2, the 9, or the 2 and the 6, right? Goes right back to the 9. And then once you this right here gives you what? I ever told you when I break down Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what happens? They said the answer to the universe is the number 42. And here you are right here having the number 42, which again goes back to this, right? We already know the UVA, UVB, and UVC. Look at that. Look at that. This is what's happening on the planet right now. This is what's happening on the planet right now, which it goes right back to again, right? Rich homie Quan. Okay. Rich homie Quan, when I showed you guys, right? When I showed you guys this right here, I told you, people are like, oh, bro, you're reaching, bro. You're reaching, bro. Okay. Reach home. And then I told you this is us reaching the quantum realm. Okay. Because over here, oops, I apologize. I thought I quantum realm. Do you see this? Quantum realm. And what year did Rich Homie Quan die? The year 24, which is 42 backwards. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. All right. So that is it for me. Okay. Demarcus, please let me know how you feel about this over here. Okay. I'm so happy that I got to decode you, my brother. I'm so grateful, especially you being a great supporter of my business. All right, y'all. So please let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. And everybody and anybody else looking for decoding, please message me. My email is in the comments is in the description. And if you're on Patreon, you can message me on Patreon to get a decoding as well. All you have to do is upgrade, or you can just pay the fee if you're not looking to upgrade. That's all it is. Okay. Now I do just a basic decoding, where this is basically like a basic decoding, and then I do an expansive decoding as well too. So whatever you're looking for, you guys, I've got it. So let me know what you guys, let me know what you think about this, Demarcus. And yeah, you already know where to find me, my brother. All right. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift, y'all. Peace in.